The Wolfman. He's a real-life monster. Go up to Lake Isabella and look around those parts. You don't freeze to death, you might just find him.
Today we have a new Red Dead Online update, bringing yet another title update version 1.13 into the game, a new legendary bounty, and now it seems like the drip feed cycle of the clothing, new and old, has returned to Red Dead Online. We're going to be checking out everything here today. Drop a like if you guys do go on to enjoy today's video. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and make sure to follow me on Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram at HazardousHDTV to stay up to date with all the latest and greatest Red Dead Redemption 2 news and information. I also want to mention I am live every single day on Twitch.tv, so if you are in the market for daily Red Dead Online live streams, you can be sure to always have a channel that's excited to have a conversation and play Red Dead Online with you. So, the Wolfman, last seen near Lake Isabella, new legendary bounty plus new clothing shipment, free aim series, and more. While his birth name is still unknown, an estranged and violent hermit known only as the Wolfman is wanted for a string of brutal murders. Those who seek this feral vagrant, be warned, he is believed to have retreated into the snowy foothills near Lake Isabella, an area rife with apex predators such as bears and wolves, and carrying predator bait is strongly advised. A short while after completing a legendary bounty, it will reappear on bounty boards to be played at an increased difficulty, indicated by the number of stars present on the poster. When taking on the Wolfman at a 4 or 5 star difficulty level, he must be turned in alive to receive your reward. Also, what's new? Licensed bounty hunters who complete the Wolfman legendary bounty at any difficulty level will be rewarded with an exclusive red colorway of the fur-lined red Strayhorn boots, retrievable within 48 hours of completing the task in the wardrobe under the boots section. Collectors have a new valuable weekly collectible list this week, with the Saint Denis collection consisting of cognac, the Bellieu diamond ring, and the Beauchesnay ruby earrings. Find all the items and turn them into Madame Nazar, or send them from a post office by September 30th. If you're looking to hone your gunslinging skills, this week's Elimination Series free aim is designed to challenge and reward the most experienced marksman in the West. Make sure to check the online menu each week to see the latest competitive free aim series. And also, new Wheeler, Rawson & Company attire. The Wheeler, Rawson & Company catalog expands its offerings this week with a sizable shipment of diverse new attire. Players in search of new headwear can try the Trilby hat, Hurley cap, Ledbetter hat, Bartley cap, and so on for size, and the new Fuentes poncho and Kilman vest offer panache and style, while the Hallman pants are a picture of American utility and durability. The Chafton and Olmo shirts are perfect additions to any gentleman's wardrobe, while ladies on the frontier might be interested in the stylish Huerta and Winford shirtwaists, as well as the new hide-crafted Hadley skirt. A new pair of sturdy Rutherford boots are sure to survive even the most taxing of journeys, while the fur-lined and laced Strayhorn boots are the perfect footwear for scaling the snow-swept peaks and valleys across the 5 states. Accessorize with the Inglet scarf, or on a new design on a classic neckerchief bandana, and you'll be sure to turn heads. Also, Rockstar says to stay tuned for more news on clothing shipments, legendary bounty targets, and a new free room event and more in the coming weeks. It seems like we're going to be getting more clothing, legendary bounties in the coming weeks. Of course, we knew that we had 10 legendary bounties coming up. This is the second of 10, which means we have 8 more after this. Also, it's just really funny, guys. I don't know if you picked up on this. Rockstar always has flowery language for these newswires. This has to be the most intense one. They went all out with just the posh newswire here. Everything was just so beautifully crafted and explained in the newswire. It's actually pretty funny, but we do have some cool stuff. I will give you guys some tips and tricks. I'm going to have a video on the Wolfman Tier 5 bounty coming out later. That is the last one I need to do, actually. It's kind of the same as the first bounty, where the first 3, 1, 2, and 3 star are like super cheese, and on the 4 star I actually had a little bit of trouble. I did die once and I needed to redo it because I was so confident in killing all the wolves that I didn't even bother moving or controlling my horse, and thus my horse got scared, bucked me off, and then that is how I died, is because there were just too many wolves coming after me. I didn't have enough ammo. I had the pump action shotgun and the bolt action because I wanted power over necessarily ammo count, and maybe the Evans repeater would be better for these wolves. I felt like I was dealing enough damage. It's just that the wolves are kind of have a health buff. They're a little bit of a bullet sponge, just like the enemies on the 4 and 5-star difficulty for the Barbarella Alcazar bounty as well. So it is a little bit different. 4-star is a little bit more of a challenge than the other 3, and I'm sure 5-star is going to be even harder. The fact that you need to turn in 4 and 5 stars alive to receive your reward also makes it a challenge. You can't just kill the Wolfman. It's funny because at tier 3, he starts to fight back. He tries to like pull you off of the horse. If you don't lasso him and you try and go for punching him, he gets some good hits on you, and he's a pretty heavy hitter. He does quite some damage on you, so you definitely want to be prepared for that. Overall, though, I would just say, like, this is a fun mission. I have a lot of fun with the Wolfman. I think the intro cutscene is pretty dope. It's not annoying like the Barbarella Alcazar one is. Like, this one's pretty cool. It almost seems like, I don't know, it's just, it reminds me of like The Thing in the 80s or something like that. I don't know, it has nothing to do with that, but it's but it's just cool, like the blue color grading and everything. It's a cool intro cutscene. It's a nice description. It kind of gets you in the zone for the mission. Also, I wanted to mention at the 4-star difficulty as well, there is a snowstorm. So snowstorms maybe are coming to Red Dead Online. I mean, it's to set the ambiance for the 4-star and the 5-star difficulty, but when I spawned in at night, there was a snowstorm up in Coulter. There was a snowstorm by Lake Isabella. It was, I don't know how cold it was necessarily, because you guys know if you just go up there and free roam, it's going to be, you know, 9 degrees Fahrenheit and it's still raining out. But for this bounty, there was an actual snowstorm, kind of like the story, and that was pretty cool in my opinion. I hope they could just introduce that into the free roam. But the bounty is pretty dope. I haven't given a shot at this new free aim series. It's the elimination series free aim, but it is in the showdown series, or not the showdown series playlist. It's the featured series, but they did remove the other one, which was, I think, just the free aim for the shootout series. So that one's gone, and now it's been replaced with free aim for elimination series. I joined to test it out. I was the only one in the lobby for about 5 minutes, so not many people joined up. Definitely be mindful of that for the free aim players. You might have a little bit of trouble getting into a new game mode this week just because elimination series free aim doesn't really seem popular, because elimination series on its own isn't that popular anyway, and then tacking on free aim on top of it, you're just getting too hyper focused for like the reach that these game modes would have and the interest that it would pique from people. The new clothing is pretty cool as well. I had that gameplay shown on screen. I can show you guys just an outfit video if you guys want to see see me make some outfits out of this stuff. Just let me know down in the comments. But thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully you enjoyed today's video. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments of all this new stuff. If you tried the Wolfman bounty, like I said, overall it's kind of underwhelming because you're literally fighting no enemies. You're just fighting wolves. They do have a health buff just like the enemies in the other bounty, but there's no other people you take down besides the Wolfman. No one's shooting at you. It's all wolf based, and I feel like the other one was definitely more entertaining. I was hoping that the bounties would only get progressively harder, and maybe this 5-star is a real challenge, but for just killing a bunch of wolves over and over, it doesn't seem like you're doing a lot. Like, you can't skin these wolves, you can't get a hunting wagon up in the snow, so it's not super beneficial. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed, subscribe to the channel if you guys are brand new, and I will see you guys in the next Red Dead Online video. Adios, amigos.